On this video we're taking a look at our NHL parlays for the games that are happening on Thursday, January 27, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Our first parlay pick for today will be Anaheim Ducks vs Montreal Canadiens, Ducks for the win. While Anaheim hasn't exactly played well as of late, the Ducks have a solid chance of bouncing back on the road here. It's hard to find positives for the Canadiens at this point in the season. The Anaheim Ducks are in Montreal to take on the Canadiens in a Thursday night showdown. The edge in this one goes to the visitors. The Canadiens have lost 3 games in a row, and they were absolutely worked by the Wild in their last game, losing by a score of 8-2. Montreal has been on the wrong end of a lot of games this season as they enter this contest with a measly 8-26-7 record. Not only is Montreal out of contention for a postseason spot, but Canadiens sport the worst overall record in all of hockey. They also rank near the bottom of the league in several major categories, making the outlook even more bleak on a night-to-night basis. Stolarz has also played well in relief of Gibson so far this year. Anaheim snapped a 2-game winning streak on Wednesday with a tough 4-3 shootout loss on the road against the Toronto Maple Leafs on Wednesday night. Sam Steele opened the scoring, while Jacob Silfverberg and Vinny Lettieri added goals to help send the game into overtime. Meanwhile, John Gibson did his best to keep Anaheim in the game, stopping 41 of 44 shots in a losing effort. After taking on the Maple Leafs on Wednesday, the Ducks will be playing this game on the second night of a back-to-back set. Following a fast start, Anaheim has struggled to get back on the winning track of late, winning just 4 of its last 14 games, while posting a 4-7-3 record during that span. Troy Terry has scored 23 goals and compiled 37 points to lead the Ducks in both categories. Meanwhile, veteran center Ryan Getzlaf leads the Ducks in assists with 23 so far this season. As a team, Anaheim has scored 2.89 goals per game, while ranking 8th in the league on the power play, with a 25.0% conversion rate. Anaheim also ranks 3rd in the league on penalty kill at 85.4%. John Gibson got the start between the pipes for the Ducks last night against the Maple Leafs, which means we are likely to see Anthony Stolarz in net for this contest. Stolarz actually entered last night's game with the exact same save percentage as Gibson on the year, .919, and it's not like the Montreal offense has been setting the world on fire. The Canadiens are scoring a measly 2.17 goals per game, which ranks dead last in the entire NHL. Anaheim got a big boost with the return of defenseman Cam Fowler last week, and he should be able to help stymie Montreal's offense, while Trevor Zegras and company go to work in the offensive zone. All in all, the Ducks are the better team in this matchup, and it's worth noting that the Canadiens are 5-10-1 at home. Back the Ducks. Our second parlay pick for today will be Carolina Hurricanes vs Ottawa Senators, Carolina -1.5. The Senators have been playing well of late, but their last 2 wins were against Columbus and Buffalo, and in this one, they will be facing a real NHL team. The Hurricanes have one of the best records in the East, and they have gone 14-6 on the road, while the Sens have gone just 6-10 at home. The Senators have won 2 games in a row and a respectable 4 games in their last 7. That decent play may come to a screeching halt. As of Wednesday, Ottawa's lineup has 11 forwards and 17 players. Unfortunately for the Sens, the latest reason for their short roster is top player Drake Batherson suffered a high ankle sprain. Not that any team ever wants to lose players. But when injuries happen, they'd prefer it not be their best players. Batherson joins Eric Brandstrom and Connor Brown as recent additions to either the IR or COVID-19 protocol. A fully healthy Senators would have their hands full with the Hurricanes. Being without Brandstrom, Brown, and Batherson will make things much more difficult for Ottawa. The Canes have a huge edge in the crease in this one, as Frederik Andersen is 12-3 with a 1.93 GAA on the road, while Matt Murray has struggled overall, going 3-7 with a 3.05 GAA. He has nice numbers against the Canes, and Andersen has struggled against the Sens in his career, but we will see the reverse in this one. I am fully aware that the home team has dominated this series of late, but still, Carolina has all the edges, and the favorite is 11-3 in the last 14 games in this series. The Carolina Hurricanes continue to have a solid season as they are 28-11 overall and in 3rd place in the Metro Division. They are just 2 points out of first in the Metro Division. The Canes recently had a bad 7-4 road loss to the New Jersey Devils, but they bounced back with a nice 4-3 OT win over the Golden Knights at home. It was their 4th win in their last 5 games, and they will now look to keep it going against the lowly Senators, but it won't be easy as the home team has dominated this series of late and the Sens have been playing better. The Canes did have a 3-1 lead late against the Golden Knights, but Vegas scored twice in the final 7 minutes to send the game to OT, where Carolina eventually won it. Carolina is one of 3 teams left in the NHL, still with single-digit regulation losses. The Hurricanes are tops in the NHL in goals against per game, penalty kill, shots allowed per game, and road point percentage. They are also 4th in goals scored per game, 5th in power play, 3rd in face-off percentage, 5th in goals scored 5-on-5, and 2nd in goals against 5-on-5. Carolina is a juggernaut. The Hurricanes have been great both all year and recently. They are 7-1 in their last 10 games, 4-1-0 in their last 5, and all but one of those wins were by at least 2 goals. This one will be tough for a depleted Ottawa to hang. Our third parlay pick will be Nashville Predators vs Edmonton Oilers. Predators win, money line. It is likely that Nashville wins this game outright. The Predators started off the month with 5 straight wins before dropping 3 straight. Now they have caught fire again and entered this contest 4-1 in their last 5 games on the road. The Nashville Predators wrap a 2-game road trip in Edmonton when they play the Oilers on Thursday. The Predators have been on a roller coaster of streaks recently, winning 5 games, then losing 4 games, and now they have won 3 in a row, scoring at least 4 goals in each of the 3 games. The Oilers just broke a 7-game skid themselves with their current mini 2-game winning streak that included a big win on Saturday against province rival Flames. Edmonton has earned victories in just 3 of their last 10 games and is 11-8-0 at home. Koskinen looked good in his last start but has been quite inconsistent, and Nashville is the kind of team that will cause him trouble. Since the Predators get 1.5 goals, Connor McDavid scored 4:36 into overtime to give Edmonton a 3-2 victory over Vancouver. The goal was the 20th of the season for McDavid, who also had an assist in the contest. Mikko Koskinen earned the victory, stopping 25 of 27 shots. Edmonton rallied from a 2-0 deficit to force overtime. Nashville found themselves trailing 2-1 12-21 into the second period, but scored the final 3 goals of the contest to earn a 4-2 victory. 4 different players scored for Nashville, including Philip Forsberg, who netted his 21st of the season. Matt Duchene scored his 20th goal. Juuse Saros had another solid outing, stopping 33 of 35 shots. Offensively, the Oilers hold the edge due to their borderline top 10 offense that includes 2 of the top 4 scorers in the league, Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid. The Oilers rank 12th in expected goals for and capitalize on the pressure as they rank 10th in goals for per game. The Predators are benefiting from scoring on the few chances they generate as they rank 20th in expected goals for but 14th in goals for per game. Defensively, these teams aren't even close. The Predators are one of the best defensive teams in the league, ranking 2nd in expected goals against per game. The Oilers rank 20th but allow more goals than that ranking indicates, ranking 25th in goals against per game. In an offense-against-defense matchup, lean on the defensive team that is playing better and getting value and place your bet on the Predators' money line. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.